Hey guys, it's Lemuel Plummer, the founder and CEO of the Zeus Network. Shout out to Grape. Let's go. Hey.
We're going to start off with Ray J, y'all. Yes, we're going to start off with Gay J. Haven't talked about him in a while. I thought about it plenty of times because he's always saying something and doing something. But I was like, man, this dude just be saying anything, right? But I found this pretty interesting, mainly because he was talking about Stinking Red, for one. And then Whitney Houston. If you guys do not remember, Ray J was with Whitney Houston the night that she passed away, but for some odd reason he wasn't implicated in anything or charged with anything. And I mean, she literally was charged with, OD. She passed away from an OD, right? And it's pretty interesting too, because I remember right before she passed away, she gave Brandy a letter. Y'all don't remember that? That was super weird. And y'all obviously know Brandy is Ray J's sister, right? Hold on. Brandy. Yep, Brandy letter. Yep, note. Gave her a note. It was super weird, man. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, fair use. Y'all remember this? Wow, this was in 2012, y'all. Whitney Houston been gone for 13 years, y'all. Time is like what? I literally remember when this happened, when she passed away. Y'all, that was 13 years ago.
Wait a minute, hold up.
That's crazy. This is for you. Okay, Brandy acting stupid. She looked at it, so it must have said something.
I'm just saying love it because I love it. This is my dad. It's my dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi.
She really didn't even acknowledge Brandy like that, so that was pretty interesting. So yeah, let's check it out. So people have been trolling him in his Twitch, asking him about the Whitney situation. Right? Let's go. Fair use.
You know what? I don't think you need to block Whitney stuff. Just let it live, man. I don't care. You know what? I don't think you need to block the Whitney stuff. Just let it live, man. I don't care. It's insensitive, but it's a story that people are making up. It's just way out. It's just, at some point, I need to just understand where it's coming from when somebody was just not fair, It's not okay. To blame me or accuse me for some shit that I just wasn't even around. I wasn't there, wasn't around. I'm like a little kid. Like, really? You guys are bad wankers. What?
He wasn't there. He wasn't around. I thought he was. Ray J. Whitney. I thought he was. Huh. Okay. I mean, maybe I just got the wrong thing, because I could have swore he was with her that night. But from what I'm reading, they saying that, they saying the AI, okay, for what that's worth, claiming that he wasn't there. No, Ray J was not with Whitney Houston when she passed. Ray J was at home in San Diego when he heard the news of Whitney Houston's passing. He immediately went to the Beverly Hilton Hotel where she passed, but was reportedly turned away by law enforcement. Okay, that might be why, because I remember for sure when she passed, he was outside. I thought he was with her. He spent time with her in the days leading up to her passing. Reports indicate he spent the night comforting Houston's daughter, Bobby Christina, after hearing the news, and she didn't pass away. Oh my God. But it's crazy because, I mean, for what it's worth, Suge Knight had an interview not too long ago, right? This was in February of 2025, right? He's claiming that he did have something to do with it, right? He says, look, all right, this is all alleged. This is from what Suge Knight had to say. All right. During a recent interview with the Art of Dialogue, Suge pointed out how the late singer Whitney Houston dealt with a lot of distress before her passing. According to him, she did not specifically mention Ray J by name, but used a descriptive phrase that will make one believe that she was talking about him. Quote, she just used the term that Brandy's little brother bringing me drugs and doing drugs with me. He said, Brandy's little brother trying to kiss me and do drugs with me. Next thing you know, she passed away. As for the Long Beach, California rapper, he claimed that there were recorded phone calls where he admitted to funding Pac's what? Unaliving. What the hell? You see it so much in this. Suge Knight is facing accusations of being involved in Left Eye's passing, but he isn't going down without a fight. He countered by claiming that Ray J was involved in Whitney Houston's passing and Snoop Dogg has something to do with Tupac's demise. What? He's saying that that Snoop Dogg funded Pac to get passed. All right, but here's my thing. All right, hear me out. That's kind of weird because if you remember, Left Eye passed of a car crash, right? And she was the only one that passed away, though. It was 4 or 5 people in the car. So was they just gonna be like casualties? If they trying to, and y'all, this is all alleged. Y'all put on y'all my bad, get y'all tinfoil teacups. We over here sipping our conspiracy over here. It's a lot going on. Okay, we have questions.
You know what? I don't think you need to block the Whitney stuff. Just let it live, man. I don't care. You know, it's insensitive, but it's a story that people are making up. It's just way out. It's just, you know, I mean, at some point, I need to just understand where it's coming from when somebody was just, it's not fair, you know. It's not okay. To blame me or accuse me for some shit that I just wasn't even around. I wasn't there, wasn't around. I'm like a little kid. Like, really? You guys are bad wankers.
Okay, hey man, y'all do with that information what you will. My antennas are still up. I'm still curious. I'm still just like, I don't know, man. Especially when you deep dive into these Hollywood stories and these Hollywood unalivings or passings and stuff. It seems like there's always a lot more questions than answers, like literally. Even bringing up the OG actor Gene Hackman. Remember that guy who passed away recently? He got found in his house with his wife and the dog passed away. It's just a lot of questions, man. Heath Ledger, Tupac, Biggie. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Juice WRLD. It don't matter who you bring up. Kurt Cobain. Like, it's always a lot more questions than answers, and that alone makes me wonder. You know what I'm saying? Whitney, Michael Jackson, Prince. Like I said, there's always more questions than answers. It's never just like, oh, okay, this happened. Like, yeah. Anyways, now this is pretty interesting too. He talks about sleeping with Stinking Red. Me personally, I'm not surprised, mainly because I mean, didn't he sleep with Cucciana? But my thing is that they're all for everybody, because ain't Cucciana and Stinking Red friends? Or it really don't matter? I don't know.
Yeah, nigga. That nigga. Playing with me, nigga. You clip that all you want to, nigga. Empty the clip, nigga. Talk about our party with Sexyy Red, nigga. I slept with Sexyy Red, nigga. Ask her. That's on a dead homie, nigga. I slept with her, nigga. Yeah,
Bruh, for one, why is he whispering? Y'all see the difference? Hold on. He get real loud when it's Whitney, huh?
You know what? I just don't.
What the hell? I know I wasn't tripping. I said, why the hell is he whispering? All right. And then, like, do you want a trophy for smashing Stinking Red? Because, I mean, honestly, when I hear that, this is my genuine reaction.
Ew.
Oh no.
You know?
Red, nigga. Playing with me, nigga. You clip that all you want to, nigga. Empty the clip, nigga. Talk about our party with Sexyy Red, nigga. I slept with Sexyy Red, nigga. Ask her. That's on the dead homies, nigga. I slept with her, nigga. Yeah, my name got mentioned in the Diddy trial. What, you thought it wasn't? Nigga? Of course it did, nigga. What, you thought I wasn't that nigga? You thought I wasn't gonna be in there? My nigga. First off, I told you I wasn't gonna let you down. Told you I wasn't gonna let you down, right? Now look, nigga. At the end of the day, I bet 40 niggas $50,000 that I was gonna be in the trial, nigga. Now what?
Is that like, do we want a cookie for that too? Oh, he done lost his damn mind. He talking about Whitney Houston passing, sleeping with Stinking Red. Yeah, I was in the Diddy trial. What the hell? But my thing is, are y'all surprised? Like, here's my thing. And even if she denied, I'm the type to not believe her, because I'm just going to go by what she represents and how she talks. Like, she literally raps about selling coochie and being a whore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like, I would be more surprised by like Oprah. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, certain people, you'd be like, oh, wow. Like, okay. Oh, you slept with Nia Long. Really? You slept with Sanaa Lathan. Wow. Okay. Angela Bassett. Oh, you slept with Angela Bassett? That's crazy. I never would have knew. That's crazy. You know? Stinking Red. Come on, y'all. Aiden Ross said he slept with Stinking Red. She denied it, but y'all remember this? He told academics.
I want to announce something, but I don't know if I should say it.
Say it.
You know, don't you? I did Sexyy Red.
Okay. There we go. Some truth. How was it?
It was good. It was really good.
She was throwing it back. You could handle it?
Nah, she was kind of being the dominant one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I seen it, you seen that sex tape of hers drop, like it's always a chick that
I jerked off to it, and that's what made me hit her up.
You're lying.
No, I'm being for real.
You don't like black girls though.
I do.
I think you're intimidated by black women. I'm serious.
No, I'm not.
You have a Latina fetish, and that's a fact.
No, how the do you know that?
My
For one, Okay. Everybody, I slept with Stinking Red. Like, okay, for one, go get checked out, sir. I think that's what you need to do. All right. As soon as he wake up. Yeah, so that's my thing. I'm like, okay, I guess, you know. All right. Stink, like, she literally raps about selling coochie. So if I hear Ray J sleeping with Coochiana or Stinking Red, the first thing that go to my mind is that you paid for it. You pay for, like, you know, you bought the coochie. You know, it's for sale, obviously. That's all they rap about. Right? That's all they rap about. So I'm gonna assume that when these dudes start, you know, claiming that they slept with her or slept with this person, I'm like, okay, you sold it. You can't convince me that, you know, Young Miami wasn't selling coochie to Diddy. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. Okay.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
So I think I'm gonna speak for everyone when I say this, y'all. Ray J, shut up. Like, shut up.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up, huh?
Shut when you think about it.
Yeah. Exactly. He paid for the coochie. Okay.
I pay for the pussy, okay. I pay for the pussy, okay. I pay for the pussy, okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Ew.
Suck mad dick, you're not holy. You suck mad dick, you're a thought. You're not. Get the fuck. Let me.
Bitches, you a slut. You a dirty ass fucking slut ass bitch. They're fucking each other.
Yeah, so congratulations. I guess. Anywho, let's move along to speaking of Diddy, let's talk about somebody that reminds us of Diddy, okay? It's the L, the E, the M, the M, the Y, the L, the E, the M is Lemmy. Hold up, is Lemmy. Hold up. So if you guys did not know, they had the BET experience. I believe it was last night. And I guess it's like kind of like the BET Awards, something like that. I don't know, y'all. I ain't watched BET in damn near 20 years, y'all. Ever since what's it called, y'all? 106 Park and stuff like that. That's my era. After that, I was lost. And even then, even in the later episodes of 106 Park, I didn't even watch that. I kind of like grew out of it. I mean, TV just started getting trash. You know what I'm saying? I think the last thing that I watched on BET was the newer episodes of The Game back in the day. Y'all know what? I think that was with Tia Mowry, right? And even that wasn't my cup of tea. I liked The Game before it was canceled. I liked it when it was on CW, when it was like a comedy show, like a sitcom. Then they switched into like the drama and all that, and I didn't, it lost me. But BET really ain't been BET in years, y'all. You remember Sita's World? You remember Rap City, Teen Summit, BET Spring Bling, 106, like, bruh, BET was like it. You remember Hits from the Streets? And I was a kid watching all this stuff. It's crazy that I remember all this stuff, but Hits from the Streets. That was with dude from How High. I Need Money. This dude, he was Hits from the Streets back in the day.
Need money. Damn. Okay, but what's his name? I need money.
Yes, man. Good times, man. Good times. Y'all remember when they actually had BET News? Like, it was actually talking about what's going on in the world, like news. Like, bro, it was good times, man. It was so good. I remember BET Uncut. Obviously, BET Uncut was lit. A world premiere, like when they will literally, like, the first time you will ever see this video is on BET, and it'll be BET world premiere, and they'll have it's called Access Granted. So they'll show like the behind the scenes of a creating of a music video, and then they'll world premiere it. I think they did that with I vividly remember that with Aaliyah, Rock the Boat. I remember they did that with Lil Wayne, Lollipop. This is just off the top of my head. I remember one of my favorite ones was I believe they did that with Chris Brown, Give Me That, the remix video with Lil Wayne. Yeah, man, it was good times, man. It was just dope. It's crazy how we have more access to things now and it's not as good. So I think more so we're oversaturated and we get more quantity than quality. All right. Think about all the options we have to watch TV and movies and stuff like that now, y'all. And it's just not as good as it when we didn't have all that access. You know what I mean? We had to watch the TV Guide channel or had the damn TV Guide book to see what's going to come on later in the day or what's next or later in the week, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. It was just a different time. You know, Blockbuster, you know, Hollywood Videos will go, you know, Friday night or whatever when the movie's out. You know, we off of work, out of school, whatever the case may be. You know, we go rent a movie, rent a game, whatever the case may be, get some popcorn. You know what I mean? It was a time. It was more, you know, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. I feel like we had more with less back then. And I really do feel as if we took those times for granted, because looking at it now, man, it's trash, y'all. Let's be honest. It's trash. You know, even with the access to phones now, ain't it crazy that it was better when it was pay phones and pagers, you know? But anywho, that's just a trip down memory lane. I don't watch BET basically. So anyways, Lemmy was playing in the celebrity basketball game for the BET experience. And I'm like, what? Lemmy? Lemmy can hoop? Okay, let's check it out, you guys.
The award weekend experience. They got your boy playing in the game tonight. Today.
Why coincidentally they playing Gimme That? Chris Brown and Lil Wayne. Did I just say that, y'all? That is crazy. Y'all heard that?
Wait. Let me think. Oh. That's crazy.
People don't know I can hoop. I'm a real hooper. I'm a real hooper. I'm a real hooper. Put up like 30. I'm not passing the ball to nobody. If I get in the game, I don't know if I'm starting. Okay. If I get in the game. Okay. Oh, give me 2 minutes. There. Hey, and I see y'all talking about my pimple patch. Yes. I woke up with a pimple patch. I'm not going out there with a big ass pimple.
What the hell? I was about to ask what's that on his forehead too? You got a mole on your, I thought it was a big ass mole. I didn't know what he had on his head, y'all. He said it's a pimple pack. So I guess it's something that you can put over your pimple and it heal. I don't know what's a pimple pack? Hold on. What's a pimple pack? Oh, he meant to say patch. He said pimple pack. A pimple patch, often a hydrocolloid patch, is a small adhesive sticker designed to be placed directly on a pimple. It works by creating a moist healing environment, drawing out impurities, and protecting the pimple from further irritation. I should have been using this. What the heck? These patches are primarily used for open draining pimples like pustules. The hell is that? Papules and cysts. You learn something new every day.
Oh. That's crazy.
Yeah, I had no idea. You said those starts the girls be wearing on their faces. Oh, the stars that the girls be wearing on their face. I thought that was just for like makeup or like a style. That actually makes a lot more sense. That's pretty interesting. Huh. You said these babies got it easy. We had to wear our pimples with pride. Exactly. I was like, what the hell? That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, this for the pimples. Yeah, the females wear the star-shaped ones. I didn't know. I thought that was just for like for swag. Okay, Lamisha is a real baddie. That's what Natalie said. Okay. Well, he's hooping, y'all. He's actually in the game. Like he out here hooping, y'all. Not Mr. Zeus himself. And this was posted by BET, right? Says not Mr. Zeus himself, Lemmy, with the handles. Then that pass to Devin Franklin for the holy bucket. What, Devin Franklin? Ain't that the dude that Megan Good was married to when she was like on her spiritual Krayshawn fake healing journey? And then she left the man. I think she ended up cheating on him, right? Because wasn't he crying? Hold on. Devin Franklin. Hold on. Y'all remember that? That woman had that man crying. Yeah, I know y'all remember this. So I guess he playing at the BET experience with Lemmy. Here's my thing. It's funny how these dudes be pastors and stuff, but like they all on TV on some mega church type stuff and at the, you know what I mean, on something like BET when it's secular and my bad, y'all. My bad. I don't want to. Yeah, let's keep it moving. But anyways, I didn't know he was he actually looked like a pretty tall dude. Like I never really paid attention. But he was hooping with Lemmy. I guess Lemmy, you know, gave him a little Magic Johnson pass. You know what I mean? John Stockton, Steve Nash, Chris Paul. Okay, we see you, Lemmy.
Here we go.
Oh! Okay, he got to be doing something if they double teaming him. I can't lie. That was a nice bounce pass. Got to give credit where credit's due. That was nice. That was, y'all saw that? That was actually pretty nice. That was pretty dope. Hold on. Y'all see that? Hold on. And then even dude move, Devin Franklin move was actually pretty nice too. With the hesitation to make dude jump for the easy basket. Hold on, look.
Oh, raise your condo out. The CEO stick figure. The pastor. Amen. I see you scooting back down.
Yeah, Devin Franklin, a big dude, huh?
13. All stars in the league. Here we go. Come on, take the ball here. A little Shay. A little stop and go. Oh.
Raise your condo out. The CEO stick figure.
The pastor.
Bruh, out the double team, though. He got double team. The only way he can do it is bounce the pass in between them. That was nice. I gotta give credit where credit due. That was nice. Shout out to Lemmy. Shout out to Lemmy. That was nice. But y'all know Natalie's gonna be messy. Natalie is going to be messy, and y'all know that, okay? Why do I say that? Well, look what Natalie had to say, y'all. Oh my God. Natalie says, my top 3 favorite baddies are Tanisha, Sarah, Miss Nunn, and of course, the baddest of them all, Lemuel Plummer. I said what I said. I'm in my own category, the Baddie CEO. Stream Baddies Africa out now. Lemmy is your favorite baddie?
It ain't good.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
Bitch.
And Ming Lee is messy as hell because she liked it. So we looking at you too. Why Ming like this? Nah. If I was Lemmy, I had something to say. Nah. Y'all got me effed up.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
All right. Bruh, Lemmy don't care. But yeah, I mean, is that not random? You said Sarah's more surprising to hear than Lemmy. I think she being sarcastic because Sarah and Tanisha, hell nah. And she go to the original baddies, even Bad Girls Club. Come on, we know how she feel about her. Sarah is the one that exposed Natalie for mom being Karen, literally a Karen. Right? Y'all remember this? Ooh, Miss Nunn.
Oh, Miss Nunn. Oh, Miss Nunn.
Oh, hey, man. Messy as hell. Yeah, but saying Lemmy is the is your favorite baddie is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta fight.
Bitch, come to the forefront, ho. You started all this shit, bitch. Bitch, now we gonna have to fight. Bitch, watch your mouth. See, now I'm gonna have to beat the shit out you all night.
Yeah, what you trying to say? All right, just messy as hell, huh? But yeah. Sarah definitely messy. All right, you said the real CEO baddie. Who, Lemmy? You said if she do too much, she will be fired. Who? Natalie? Natalie ain't going nowhere. We been calling him the yeah, y'all call him Lamisha. It's the L, the E, the M, the M, the Y, the L, the E, the M is Lemmy. Hold up, it's Lemmy. We ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Lemmy can't be stopped now because it's baddies for life. I mean, yeah, so that's what I believe. That's what I believe. Anywho, she played too damn much. All right, she played way too damn much. I want to see if Lemmy's gonna respond to this because he was obviously at the basketball game playing and stuff like that. He'll say something. All right.
Hold up. What is this shit?
Right. Anywho. Let's move along to the baddies gone wild. Okay, the baddies be wildin'. The baddies be wildin'. All right. We got to talk about this. All right. So if you guys did not know, obviously, we know Big Ant is a Zeus Network Hall of Famer. He started out on the Love Dating Show with Tokyo Tony, right? And obviously, ever since then, he upgraded to being one of pretty much the head of security when it comes to Zeus Network. We've seen him on literally all the shows, Jocelyn's Cabaret, Baddies Gone Wild, so on and so forth, right? I think I even seen him on Bad Boys, right? So apparently people are mad at him and trying to cancel him for being a Trump supporter, okay? Fans found out that the Guardian, the head, Big Ant, the head of the Zeus security, is a Trump supporter. And I'm in the belief, okay, of the first comment that I saw. Hear me out. They said, "Who effing cares?" Why do y'all care about Big Ant or any of these people affiliation as far as politically? You know what? Amber Rose. Remember they was talking about they was mad at Amber Rose for being a Trump supporter, and I'm like, why do y'all care about what the hell the Baddies is voting for? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We noticed that a lot of these people in the comment section is bots, NPCs, literal AI, or kids too. I'm like, y'all don't even vote. A lot of people don't even be voting, period. As adults, with like, y'all just like, what? Y'all, I'm sorry. I am not looking at Soulja Boy or, you know what I mean? What's an actress name, y'all? Keke Palmer. Like, I'm based off, you know what I mean? I'm not supporting them based off their political, because like, I don't care. I'm just be honest, y'all. Whether it's for Trump, Biden, Bush, Kamala, like, I'm Bill Clinton, like, okay. You know, I'm not gonna lose sleep on who Summer is voting for. You know, I just don't care. I don't care. Okay. But yeah, that's just me personally. I don't care. Okay. But yeah, man. Yeah. I just wanted to talk about that. I just want to say I don't care. Like I said, the first comment says they don't care. Let's see if anybody else says it. Hold on. Y'all gonna turn on him now? Exactly. Right. Is he cool, friendly person? If so, leave it there until he's not. Yeah, because I mean, we checked out his page. Y'all, he seemed like he's a dedicated father. His whole page is just him doing things with his kids, even going back to 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He just seems like and he's really big on being a girl dad. He got videos of him doing his daughter's hair and spending time with his daughter, and like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I look at that, like, he seemed like a really cool dude. I can only go by what he represents and what he presents, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna just go by that. He seems like he's really a family man, and he's really involved in his children's life and stuff like that. Whether he voted for Kamala or Trump or something like that, it really does not bother me, because I don't care. You know why? Because y'all don't really care. People just be wanting something to you know what I mean, be mad about or something. Like, why do you even care? Why the hell do you care what the Zeus security is voting for? You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, you gotta bring politics and everything. I'm like, yeah. You said Summer's qualified to vote. I mean, she's 18, over 18. I don't see why. Because if that's the case, I mean, Krayshawn can vote. It's a lot of unstable creatures that can vote. I don't know. What you trying to say? Because you don't like Summer? You said, I feel like voting is rigged anyways on the cool. For sure. That's a whole nother conversation. What do his political views have to do with his job? just another way for people not to like somebody. You know, ain't like he gonna lose his job. Exactly. I don't know. I don't care. I think they're all two. I think they're both two horns on the same devil. You know what I'm saying? Two wings on the same bird. So I don't trust none of these people, honestly. I don't really care. Like, you know, it's not weird that they only give y'all two people to vote for. And it's supposed to be like literal, you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to be able to run for office and stuff like that, right? Why do you have to be one of two parties? You know, they only give you these two choices. I don't know. I'll be thinking about something like that, bro. But anyways, you know, that's for another channel. Anyways, let's keep it going, y'all. Shout out to my low-key new girlfriend. Y'all know I got a new girlfriend every week, y'all. Mind your business. I'm celibate. So I can have as many girlfriends as I want because I'm not transferring any energy. All right, so leave me alone. Okay.
These are pretty good.
So Jadynn, it says she's getting ready for the reunion. Okay, for Baddies Gone Wild. Baddies Jr. She says she's in the gym and it's starting to pay off. And I ain't gonna lie, that looked like a nice little punch. You gonna take it? Okay. A little skinny self. Okay. Ain't nothing shaking back there. Ain't nothing, girl. Ain't nothing shaking back there, but I'll have it. I'll have it.
I'ma eat it. Ah!
She remind me of Ruby Rose, y'all. She's a nice looking woman. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you don't see it that much on the show and stuff like that, but she's actually a pretty nice looking woman. She's a pretty nice looking woman. I ain't gonna lie. I like Jadynn. I ain't gonna lie. I think most of the Baddies Gone Wild look good, except for obviously a few that's questionable. Obviously, right? Like what the hell? But you know, yeah, man, they looking. I like Jadynn. I like Jadynn. Now the comments was dragging her because they were saying that she's scary. I mean, yeah, like I feel like she should have gotten the paint when those girls took her bed, right? But I mean, she did fight Daisy. You know, she didn't have a choice on both times. Like she fought Daisy, she fought Coco Chanel, she fought Hurricane Him and stuff like that. But I'd rather take Jadynn Scary over Biggie Scary any day. I think maybe Bigger than made a whole new definition for scary. Because if Jadynn Scary, what would you call Bigger? I'll take a Jadynn over a Bigger any day. Now that's the definition of scary. Hiding behind a pregnant stinkabella so you don't fight. But everybody else getting in the paint, even little ass Adam Wack. All right? Like, come on, bro. But y'all know what the Animaniacs go say.
Leave Brittany alone! Please!
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah. Yeah, she only shaking her back. She only shaking her back, okay? You said little booties matter? They do. They do. They do. You said her booty ain't had no motion. No motion from him. You said she's pretty in her natural form. Yeah, I do too. I think she's pretty without all that damn makeup, but that's what all these girls, y'all. Once they start wearing all the makeup and wigs, it be giving Transformer, what's between your thighs? That's the vibe I be getting. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It seemed like at one point it was the, you know what I mean, the drags and the Transformers that did everything in their power to emulate a woman, right? But now it seemed like the natural born women is going out of their way to look like a damn Decepticon. It's weird.
Hear me out.
You know? I'm like, what the hell? All right. You said ain't nothing back there but hair. Oh my God, man. That's shade. Okay.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
Come on, man. You know, you said you would take Capri over Bigger. Oh, Scotty Dog. Well, I'm allergic, so I can't. I can't be around no dog. How about neither? I'll go with neither. You know, but yeah, shout out to Jadynn. She's standing on business. Okay, you know who else was standing on business? Even though she was fighting a little ass chick, I told y'all I remember Shay from the auditions. I told y'all I remember Shay. So this was Shay. Remember Shay was complaining that you know, she had to stand in line. She had to go in person and fight. You know what I'm saying? And people like Daisy and the celebrity picks, you know, Ming Lee and Gloss Up, people like that. Hurricane Him, who was an online pick. They, you know, they didn't have to audition. You know, they was just there. You know what I mean? They just did online picks. So she like, that was unfair. So I do remember her. All right, this was her at the auditions. Fair use.
Who's standing on business?
Look at her fighting this little ass girl. Like literally. Was this even a match? Like, come on, Shay. With your big ass. Bruh, Shay big as hell. Look at the girl that she was fighting. Girl easily like honor size or something. Look, she was just beating her head in. Zeus security had to jump in. The other girls laughing like, damn. Yeah, this was at the Baddies Midwest Gone Wild auditions. Not Africa, y'all. Remember they did the Baddies Midwest and Gone Wild auditions together. But yeah, that was Shay. Looking different as always. You see, she looked different every time we see her. She even looked different from this damn picture right here they showing her. That don't look like Shay. Shay is the real catfish, huh? Shay literally looked different every time we see her. Look at little old girl. Got beat up. Looking like she looking like Mariah Lynn and Anna Mac fusion stuck together. So we got Mariah Mac over here, or Anna Lynn. Yeah, this Anna Lynn. Look, so they tried to get a girl a ticket, and Shay took the girl ticket. So she beat her up and took her ticket. Man, just bullied that girl, huh? This is basically what she said.
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
You said Shay the shapeshifter. Y'all crazy. All right. You said her whole body was windmilling. Oh, you talking about old girl? Yeah, that's crazy, man. You know, Shay shifter. Put a helicopter in the chat, y'all.
Bitch, that's Shay. Humble yourself.
So I'm looking forward to this new episode, man. Tonight. It will be on tonight. Baddies Gone Wild and Baddies Africa, by the way. Episode 5, I believe. Now, it looked like it's fades on fades on fades. Looked like Gloss Up, Mop Up will have a big storyline going into this episode and stuff like that. Looked like she fight Oxy Pearl. Also looked like she fought and lost to, was it Erica? And Shay, I believe. Shay not a little chick, man. Shay getting in the paint, okay? So this was Oxy Pearl addressing Mop Up, okay, for taking the beds, being weird and stuff like that last episode, because Oxy was sleeping on those beds as well. Her name tag was on the door, so she felt like that was like disrespectful, right? And she needed that, right? So they got into it, right? So let's get into it. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus for the clip.
Feel some type of way about all of us coming in there. If you feel some type of way, then what? Am I wrong for asking that question?
I'm a little confused right now because Oxy and Gloss, I don't understand what is the beef, but I feel that we're going to see if they finish that when we get off this sprinter.
I don't know. Transformer, what's between your thighs? I don't know. The first comment in the chat, somebody for sure said, hey, man, that's a dude. That's a dude.
Hear me out.
Allegedly. But I'm giving Himmery, Hurricane him the side eye too.
I noticed this Ming is not on the sprinter.
You keep bringing,
They said they noticed Ming not on the sprinter. So Ming, I just noticed that Ming don't ride with the girls and she don't sleep in the house. That's not suspicious to y'all.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Huh. Yeah, I just noticed that. That is pretty interesting.
You feel some type of way about all of us coming in there. If you feel some type of way, then what? Am I wrong for asking that question?
I'm a little confused right now because Oxy and Gloss, I don't understand what is the beef, but I feel that we're gonna see if they finish that when we get off this sprinter. Also, I noticed this Ming is not on the sprinter. Oxy, you keep talking, you keep, I said I didn't, you keep talking about the duo, what do that mean? I don't care now. What that mean? You wanted to fight me the whole time. Delusional.
She says she delusional. Hear me out, y'all. Mop Up has not brought nothing to the show. It's just so funny to me when they bring these so-called celebrities on these shows, man, and they let the regular girls who have no PR training, never been on reality TV, they're not this big artist, they don't have acting coaches, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, you supposed to be this big personality, but you're getting outshined easily by the Baddies. You know what I mean? By the Shays, you know what I mean? By the Daisy Dukes, and, you know, so on and so forth. It's just pretty funny to me. It's pretty funny to me. But anyways, so y'all know that she did team up with Ming Lee. So technically they are a duo this season, right? So she did say that Baddies is affecting her mental health. She also said that Baddies Gone Wild is fake. She never really took an L. All of this is fake. Y'all be getting too invested, which I agree about the too invested part. Especially when y'all hate Summer so damn. It'd be so weird, or just whoever it may be. You know, I thought the Jayla hate train was kind of crazy last season, right? But yeah, so she talked about the fight was was fake. She says why she was fighting for Ming Lee. She also talks about why she like moved the beds and took the beds out. She trying to say it's just for TV. Okay. What y'all think? Let's see what Mop Up got to say.
Everybody want to know why I jumped in for Ming or whatever the fuck y'all feel cool. Personally, me as a person, if I say I fuck with you and a bitch want to fight, win, lose, or draw, if you're winning, losing, or drawing, I'm jumping in. I never been.
If you're winning, losing, or drawing. Here's another thing that's kind of weird with her, right? Girl, didn't you just meet Ming Lee? It's not like y'all was like cool ahead of time, right? Like, so y'all technically just met like 2 days ago. Like, I'm not falling for this. Y'all.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
People saying she was doing it for a Nicki feature. Bruh, Nicki don't even deal with her own sister. Nicki won't give her sister a Nicki feature. What the hell you think she'll give one to Mop Up?
To sit back and watch one of my friends fight. Never. It never gave that. One swing, all motherfucking swing. Yes, I did just meet her, but we had some talks and that became my bitch. I can't help that she became my bitch. And the same way them hoes linked up, me and Ming linked up. So now we gonna get to the part when we started getting the girls' beds or whatever. So y'all, me personally, we was on the TV show. Excuse me. We getting paid to entertain and have some fucking fun. Y'all mad at me for entertaining y'all. Make it make sense. And now we're finna talk.
Here's the crazy thing about it. Girl, you got paid for nothing. Zeus need their money back. I wasn't entertained. Have y'all been entertained by Mop Up so far on Baddies? She might have to look in the mirror, y'all.
I'm retarded?
Bitch, calm down.
She said she entertaining us. No, she entertaining y'all.
Whoa, you guys are delusional.
With me and Oxy. I've been fucking with Oxy. Like, I always tell her, you so pretty. And everybody was like, she boring. Y'all, I came up with a plan with Oxy to the fact that, okay, you ain't got no shit going on the show. Sure, I'll do that with you. Like, we can do that. So that was the mother.
Girl, why are you telling us this? She's clearly not gonna be brought back for Baddies, Gone Wild season 2 or Baddies UK, whatever the case may be. Like, girl, what? Huh? Like, I don't think Lemmy's gonna like this.
Huh?
Now, Oxy is doing the smart thing, and she said this girl lying. She said she don't know what the hell Mop Up talking about.
This some different kind of shit. And I don't want to be a part of it.
Why do y'all keep messing up y'all bag? I think they really get in their feelings, y'all. Right? I truly do think they get in their feelings and get mad that they're like hated by the fans. They need to act like Dolly, Lex, and Summer and just embrace it. But nope. They get mad, you know what I mean, and insecure about the fact that people don't like them based off what they're doing on the show. Now, oh, it's scripted, it was fake, you know, this and that. Like, instead of just rolling with the punches. You know what I'm saying? You gotta embrace being the bad guy. There has to be a bad guy. That's just how it is. It has to be a bad guy. New York, embrace the villain. Jocelyn and Stevie J, embrace the villain. You know what I mean? New York, embrace the villain. Tanisha, right? Embrace the villain. Natalie, embrace the villain. It's okay.
So when all that shit came about on us on the sprinter, it was like, it's action, bitch. It's time to fucking go. It's time to do what we said we was gonna do. So I feel some type of way right now because I just feel like a bitch made a post and was like, she was knocking my eye out the socket. Anyways, I feel like I should never get that whole no camera time because now I'm mad, bitch. Now I'm finna get in your ass. But overall, I just feel like y'all keep calling me a bully. I really don't give a fuck. I feel like this is a TV show. We're here to entertain. And I feel like shit, the motherfucking job got done because guess what y'all doing?
Well, I mean, that's how Summer feel. So, I mean, if she's taking the Summer route, but my thing is that Summer's actually entertaining. And I believe Gloss Up, Mop Up is super replaceable. And I think Summer isn't. She's not. She's literally a staple in the Baddies now. People was saying that they was done with Baddies after Krayshawn left. It's not the same because they did not have like somebody with, you know what I mean, that got that swag. Let's just be honest, y'all. That make you hate them, that make you love them. You know what I'm saying? That keep you tuned in, that's entertaining, that's funny and stuff like that, right? Now DTB did come on Baddies Caribbean. And she ended up for sure being a fan favorite, right? But it's still not what Summer was doing. Like, Summer changed Baddies forever where you gotta get in the paint. You gotta get in the paint. She literally changed everything. There's no more OGs and new Gs. You notice that? Like, they all staying together. Like, bruh, the Summer impact is crazy. But they don't want to give her credit. They don't want to give her credit. But you know, she gotta embrace the hate. You gotta embrace the hate. It is what it is. Everybody's not gonna like you. And every, you know, whether you're an entertainer, right? You're an influencer, whatever the case may be, right? You do open yourself up to a whole new world, and people, you know, people is just not gonna like you. You gotta learn not to care. Now, let's just be honest, you know, because they go keep watching, they go keep doing this, keep doing that. And she has a point. You're gonna keep getting trending because people are gonna be talking about you, right? So much, whether it's good or bad. My thing with Gloss Up is just it didn't work out in her favor, as opposed to somebody like Summer. She's definitely benefiting, like, for sure. You know, like, she's literally the talk of the damn show. Every post, please send her home, please send her home, please send her home, please send her home, please send her home. I'm like, damn. After what all of the Baddies have done, she gotta go. I'm like, all right, I guess if that's the case, half the damn cast gotta go. They've all done some weirdo, you know, disrespectful type stuff, but they don't want to have that conversation, you know. But yeah, so she's Mop Up is over here pulling an Irvin, pulling an Ivory. Right after Ivory got beat up by Big Legs, she started copping pleas and you know, making excuses and all this entertainment. They did, you know, they you know, this is scripted. This is a fake fight. Blah blah blah. I'm saying, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. Usually when you lose a fight, all of a sudden this is, you know, it's for TV. You know, I don't know. That don't make sense to me.
I came up with a plan with Oxy to the fact that, okay, you ain't got no shit going on the show. Shit, I'll do that with you. Like, we can do that. So that was the motherfucking agreement. So when all that shit came about on us on the Sprinter, it was like, it's action, bitch. It's time to fucking go. It's time to do what we said we was gonna do. So I feel some type of way right now because I just feel like a bitch made a post and was like, she was knocking my eye out the socket. Anyways, I feel like I should never gain that whole no camera time because now I'm mad, bitch. Now I'm finna get in your ass.
Oh my God. I don't think Oxy Pearl is scared of Mop Up. What y'all think?
Bitch, calm down.
You know, I like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How? Fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
After DTB, after she got beat up by Tashiki, all of a sudden it's just TV when they know what they signed up for. Yeah. Anywho, I'll keep you guys updated. I will keep you guys updated. The baddies be wildin'. The baddies be wildin'. All right.